Hello, and welcome to your first taste of what the IB program is. My name is Diana, and I am a Diploma senior here at Columbia River, ready to take you on a brief journey of my rewarding experience with the program.
Hi everyone, thanks for attending the Zoom tonight. My name is Jillian and I'm also a Diploma senior here at River. I remember being in the same position as all of you 4 years ago. I was nervous about high school because I had no idea what it would be like, but I hope our experiences with IB can help you feel confident going into high school and hopefully the IB Diploma program.
We are thrilled to offer some personal insight and introduce you all to a few of our favorite experiences as part of the IB program, as well as a couple of points that helped us make the wonderful decision of committing to 4 years of fun and hard work. For me, getting involved in the IB program was not a difficult decision because I appreciated seeing the descriptor of challenging recurring in all the brochures and websites I read, a process which I'm sure a lot of you have gone through. There is nothing better than the feeling of accomplishment once you have finished some demanding assignment or project, knowing you were able to put that all together, which is why challenging does not have to be a word that scares you, but a promise of intellectual growth over these next 4 years as River IB students.
One of the main reasons that I wanted to do the IB program was because of how well-rounded you become in all of your classes. Full IB might sound very limiting because you have to fill your whole schedule with classes that fall into 6 categories, but there is a lot of room to explore your interests within each of those categories. I really love biology, so I took it as my science, but you can also take classes like physics and chemistry. I used my elective to take art. River has a great art program. Mr. Phelps is such a fun and enthusiastic teacher, but you can take a double science like Diana is doing.
Taking both biology and chemistry can be quite fun, especially when you learn certain topics in chemistry and then get to breeze through them when they come up again in biology. The best part of IB has to be the tightly knit community you create with the small group of people who you see in most of your classes. Truthfully speaking, and I'm not sure how much the pandemic influenced my opinion here, there is nothing better than knowing that other people are in the same boat as you and are willing to offer you support when struggles inevitably come up. It doesn't hurt to know that you can earn college credit while still in high school and get accustomed to how fast-paced the educational world moves out there. Of course, with a name such as International Baccalaureate, you also get the chance to earn recognition for IB classes taken if applying to global universities.
College credit isn't the only thing that will make your life easier in college. I won't kid you and say that IB isn't hard. It's a challenging program, but I believe that you can absolutely do it if you put your mind to it. My mom always told me, if other people can do it, why can't you? And here we are, you can do it. But the point is, you'll learn so many skills in IB that will make college no problem for you. At least that's what I've been told by many people, and I trust that they're right. You can take these skills with you to college, and you can use them in real life. The different types of presentations that you do in class are great practice for talking to people in real life, like in an interview. In Socratic seminars, you learn how to have thoughtful and respectful conversations with people. And the essays that you learn to write are invaluable when it comes to writing something like an application outside of school. You do the work in IB so that life and college are easier.
If IB hasn't sounded all that interesting so far, that's only because we've saved the best experiences for last. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about Jeopardy, but playing Bio Jeopardy is as exciting as it is competitive, because that 500-point question on evolution can make the difference between your team winning extra credit or not. It was one of my favorite parts of biology because of how the teacher turned what would have been a rather boring review into a mentally challenging, there's that word again, activity. Despite not being that creatively inclined of a student, Miss McAnally's English class made me grow to love art projects that connected to literature, such as producing a set design for Macbeth topped with a little paper clip chandelier, or spending time figuring out how to prevent my chalk drawing for the poetry unit from blowing out the poster. Over the past couple of years here at River, I got to see how rigor can be combined with fun to yield a truly unique learning experience.
One of my favorite memories from the IB Diploma program was the Theory of Knowledge exhibition that we held at the end of last year. We chose 3 objects, it could be anything, and created individual exhibitions around how they connected to things that we learned in TOK. It was neat to talk to students, teachers, and people outside of school about how we know the things we know in terms of everyday objects. I promise you will create many memories of your own in IB. It's a special experience, and you get to do it at a cool school like River. The teachers here are very friendly and helpful, and you'll get many of them several times. That way they get to know you very well. I got Miss Quaid and Miss Ramey this year, both of whom I had freshman year. I've had Mr. Brinkley for 2 years now, and Mr. Phelps for all 4 years. They are just a few of the great teachers I've had over the last 4 years. And if you ask me the best part about River, the courtyards. You will appreciate being able to get fresh air and see a glimpse of nature inside the school between all of your classes. So that wraps up our 2 cents on our experience at River and in the IB Diploma program. We really hope that you come to River because we think you'll have a great time here.
Thank you for joining us, even though it's virtual. And a special thank you to those who have already made up their minds to join the IB River community for the next 4 years.